Do you like the music? Yes. How are you feeling today? I am feeling super good. Thanks for watching this video. And I would like to talk about fears today. So what is fear? And why are we so scared and worried when we say that I'm so fearful? Is there really something called fear? I'm sure you said, of course, of course, it's like, I feel it that it's in me. Like I can have sweaty palm. I can be so nervous. If you're on stage speaking, you might even lose your, you lost your words. Of course, fear, I can feel it. Of course, it's real, right? But let's go a little bit deeper into this conversation. What do I mean by fear actually is your protector and guiding angel? To me, it's like fear is actually a reminder for me that it's time for me to actually step up in my game of life. It's time for me to be brave, to be daring, to be like, what if I try? Then what happened? That to me is fear. Fear is just so-called like yeah, I can use the word scary reminder that I am now going to step out of my comfort zone. So as I step out of the comfort zone, what am I going to do? It's so uncomfortable. It's so unreasonable sometimes. It's like, but again, I say fear is your guiding angel because when you are in that space, you somehow will figure your way out. Because that time, you will know that, okay, I finally stepped over that line and now I am doing something very uncomfortable, but now I am going to find a way to do this because I am not going to turn back. I am ready to just step in. And when you're in that space, you just know what to do. So for example, doing recording like this, it took me a while to actually be daring to do it because I was feel that, I got nothing to talk about. Like I don't know enough yet, so doing a recording, wow, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, like half an hour, no way. It's like, what I'm going to talk. And I somehow know that it's time for me to do more than just sharing content on social media. Just do a short 3 minutes live video or recording. So I am ready to step out of that comfort zone and do something uncomfortable. In fact, I did one recording before this and it's about 23 minutes and I actually not sharing that with you because I want to do something like, I want to give you something more like quality rather than quantity. Okay, so come back to this conversation about fear is a protector and guiding angel and how we're going to tap on that power. So first part of it is that I'm going to explain to you how I see fear. In general, you might see fear as something that you want to avoid. It's fearful, it's dangerous, and I'm not going to do it because I just don't know what would happen to me. So if that is how you see fear, then you are always like, at that borderline, or another way to say that you're on the fence. You're not sure whether you should jump in or should you just watch what would be happening if you do it, or rather than you not doing it. Or otherwise, it's that you see how people do it and then you feel that, okay, now I know what to expect and now probably I'm ready to do more. So fear actually keep you at where you are, nothing more than that. If you're adequate at what you're doing, and the next step is do something that probably just a tiny bit, maybe like 1% or probably 2%, more than what you've done before. So it can be just like me. Do a recording that is longer than 5 minutes. And I'm going to be comfortable. So if I see that fear is actually telling me that I am ready for it, then I just do it and then see what happens. Because again, this is a recording. If I don't like it, I can just not share it, right? And the other thing also, I'm actually so-called like observe myself as well, is that how comfortable I am. Am I going to lose my word? Or am I pretty cool and comfortable by sharing what I know? So this is where I want to share with you that, when we are ready for something different in our life, or a different skill set, or probably even a different knowledge, we will come to this space of, should I do it? I'm not quite sure. You feel a bit uncomfortable. And when you feel that, fear is talking to you. Or your guiding angel is actually trying to invite you out from the comfort zone. So for us to so-called outgrow of that fear, because fear will forever there, they're saying that devil is always at the next level. It means that you find that, okay, you probably have conquered it right now in doing that thing it wasn't to do, but you have not done, but right now it's like you overcome it. And there's almost immediately there's another fear coming up. And what's that mean? It means that you are definitely going to handle it much better because you've done it once. You do it the second time, third time, fourth time, fear becomes just nothing. It's just an idea in the head. So it's not about whether should I change my strategy, whether should I get more advice, or whether should I talk myself out from this. It's not about that. Because first we have to understand that fear is just a reminder that we are ready to step up or step out of our comfort zone. If you accept that as a new idea in your head, it means that now you see fear from a different perspective. In the past, we only see fear as one thing. Fear is something I want to avoid. I don't want to go near that because it made me very uncomfortable. I got it. But now if you see from a different perspective, this is what I'm sharing with you. Fear is a protector and it's also your guiding angel. So how would you now see fear? You might still say that, yeah, I got that idea, but inside here is still a bit, it's like still sweaty palm, What should I do? This is the next part that I'm going to share with you. Expect nothing from your action. Tap on the power of your fear, but expect no outcome. What I mean by that is that when you decide, for example, in my case, doing this recording longer than 5 minutes, what will be the outcome? I don't care. I come in here, give you what I know, share with you what I actually know that it will be beneficial to you, and that's all I'm doing. I let the ideas just come through. I have no notes in front of me, but I do have call. So I just allow the idea to come through me and I just share with you. I don't so-called expect oh, this is going to be a fantastic recording, or this is going to be so, so perfect, I nail it. I don't expect those things. I'm just expecting myself, how much can I share with you right now that after you watch this video, you have a better idea about how you can take care of your fear factor. So then you can step up of the game in life with a little bit more confidence. That's all I am so-called wanting to pass on to you. But I don't really pay attention to what is the end of this, how long will it be, or whether I so-called get everything that I want to share being shared, because I'm still aiming for 15 minutes, because sometimes longer probably you guys will just skip it, and I don't want you guys to skip this, so I make it as short as possible. But for me to share, okay, cut all the rubbish, okay, come back to this. It's like when I come here, I don't expect the outcome. I just expect myself to give my best. That's all. Because what I want to conquer here is my own fear about doing a longer recording. Yeah, got it. Yeah. So same thing for you. When you want to overcome certain fear in you, probably it's speaking up for yourself. Like what I shared in the past, saying no to some request. Just ask yourself, what is the fear that hold me back? Does that mean that when I want to say no, and I have this fear of if I say no, people might not like it, I show up like, but not being helpful, being selfish. If that is what you're concerned, then you know that now you need to take care of that. What do you mean by you're selfish if you say no? What do you mean by you're not helpful if you say no? What do you mean by if people are not be happy if you say no? Those are the reasons. Fear is basically reminding you that those are the reasons that hold you back. And you need to come back and solve those things. Fear is just a reminder that, yeah, hey, there's something here, But fear also reminds you that now it's time for you to take care of all these issues on the other end. So if you say no, you really say no, and then you feel super cool that no guilt after that, it means that something that you worried in the past is not there anymore. So now you become like so confident, like, okay, cool. It's like, I'm just not free. Sometimes then you can say that I'm not interested because you're not worth my time. Right? So it's like, ask yourself that, when I have this fear, what is the actual reason for me to feel so fearful? For me, do a longer recording, back in my head is telling me that I do not know enough yet. Nobody want to listen to me. But is that true? I don't think so. I don't think so. You let me know. I'm going to entertain you so far. So I wanted to know that it's like, there is always a reason behind the fear. Fear is just a reminder that now it's time for you to let go of those factors or those reasons and live life in a way that you will enjoy it more. Yeah? And when you do that, don't expect anything from that, Like, you don't have to know that people will not be happy, whether you are being selfish. You don't need to know that, because you actually, when you say no, you actually honor your willing, your so-called your desire to do something different. You want to make time for something important for yourself. And you don't want people to sort of control you. Well, everybody do have that right? Can I force you to do something that you do not want? Of course I can if you allow me. But if you don't allow me to do that by saying, no, I can't help you right now because I'm not free, can I do anything with that? I probably can get so-called not happy with it. But you have to be okay with that. I'm not happy. Because there's none of your business. The anger is from me. So you need to be okay with you saying no and I'm not happy. Again, do I just tell you that I'm not happy? Or probably I show it. But other than that, like, it's up to you whether when you say no, what is the intention? Because I got something more important to do. I really have no time. So I have to say no to you. Well, that is a valid intention, valid reason. It's not even an excuse. It's a reason. But you don't have to share me. You just have to share that with yourself. And another way, we call it, you honor yourself, your time freedom. So nobody can say anything. I so-called like the person can only control us if we allow that, basically. Yeah. So how can we tap on the power of fear? Is actually expect no outcome from the action that you take. If you're ready to play big, okay, know that why you do it, and then don't expect any outcome. Like I will be, for example, I'll be more confident. I will be probably like, have more time for myself. I probably, be richer, or probably I got blah, 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 all those things. So don't go there. You just focus on, okay, now I have this fear, and I know fear is the protector and my guided angel. How can I use this fear right now? What is the reason that I feel fearful? Look at those reasons, take care of that, and then now tell fear that, okay, now I got it. What is the next step? Because I just shared that, okay, fear is also your guiding angel. Fear, if right now I'm ready to step into this uncomfortable, this discomfort, okay, show me the way. And you just do it. Whether you will so-called make it to where you want to be in a way, like you know where you want to do it. So are you going to make it there? It's like something you can't control. So let the so-called the universe take care of that. but you do your part. You just do what you need to get done because you know that is something that you need to overcome. Overcome again is a so-called like you need to put a lot of effort, like determination, commitment to overcome something. But see as okay, around me, there's something that that I need to so-called walk over. Okay, walk over. Yeah, so it's like not taking too much effort. I need to just walk over that. So let me look at this. What is this? Can I do it? Can I not? If I don't do it, what is the reason? If I want to do it, what will be my option? Because whatever the show up for you, it means that you are ready for it. Otherwise, it will show up. And how many times in our life when something show up, we just run away from it. And that's why we are still where we are. If in your life so far you want to overcome certain issue with somebody, like relationship issue, and then you just try to avoid every time because it's like very uncomfortable, and you just avoid, or you call it that under the carpet and don't deal with it, the issue will still be there. It will still linger some in a part of your, in your mind every now and then. Why don't you just know that, okay, it's time for you now, recognize it, that it's time for me to do something about it. And I'm not going to run anymore because my life, okay, deserves something better. And I share in my content in the past, being happy is a birthright. Being rich, being healthy, being wealthy is your birthright. What do I mean by that is that when a baby, is born, they don't actually complain that they don't have money. Or baby in general just give you that joy, pure joy. So baby comes with that pure joy and everything is already, I have it. It's like I'm not going to worry about anything. Because I know what I need is already provided for me. So know that, okay, what you want in life is meant to happen for you. But what get in the way for that to happen for you, okay, is a lot of things that get stuck in between. Fear. It's too like, it's just very uncomfortable, it's dangerous. I tried before, I failed. I don't want to fail one more time. I don't, they laugh at me. But again, it's how people see you, they will always have a way to see you. But what important is how you see yourself, how you see fear, how you see your future, how much you want it. So know that, okay, ultimately, fear is actually your protector. It just reminds you that, okay, there might be something very uncomfortable here for you to do, but it's okay. Let me guide you. Because this something that is put in front of you is something that you're ready. You're ready, so ready to just walk over it. Of course, sometimes there's bigger, so-called challenge in life. But see as just, I'm ready for it. What's next? I'm ready to do this. Show me the way. What are my options? Be resourceful. So, yeah. So there's something that I like to share because I find that this is so important for us to know. Because otherwise, now forever we will be living a life that we still struggle. We still feel like, I want to break free from this, but I just could not because I tried so many ways. It just never worked for me. So it doesn't mean this success is not meant for me. Being rich or have enough for me to survive is not for me. And you point the finger outwards at God somehow like the heaven is not giving this to me. It's unfair. No, everything is perfect for you, but what you're not receiving yet is because there's something in between that block you from that flow of energy into your life. Again, anything that we want, health, wealth, abundance, happiness, all these things, they are form of energy. So you just need to understand that when it's not coming to you, there must be some part of your system that is blocking you. And most of the time is how we see things. It's our perception. So today I give you a different so-called perspective about how you see fear. And hopefully this will help you, give you a little bit of encouragement, or give you a little bit of good energy. Yeah, good energy to actually lift you up and see things from a much higher level. Oh, now I see this. Oh, now I do have an option. Oh, now I have a better idea to take care of this. Then, like I said, that the window of opportunity will open up for you. Otherwise, that window will always close, because when you reach towards the window, like you want to open it, then these big words just stick right there, fear. And then say, okay, no, I'm not going to go there. No. You heard this before, right? Like the goal is always on the other side of the mountain, or of the fear. So yeah, so when you see the fear there, it's just that the door is closed. So by you seeing fear from a different perspective, you're like, keep open, open it wider, and then stick your head in there and say, ooh, amazing, I never thought of this before. And that's a bit so different for you. And that's something that we want to do. So do you want that? If you want that, now learn to see fear from different perspective and tap on the power. Expecting nothing. Just do what you need to do. Whatever is in front of you, just see it from a different perspective and just do it. The rest, you'll be quite surprised. Right? Just know that you do this because you know that you want something different. You know that your heart desires for something more. And of course, something bigger than what you can even think of right now. So, that's all I want to share with you. If you find this video is helpful to you, and of course, more than happy for you to invite somebody to watch it as well. But before you send the video link to somebody else, you can always let me know. Yeah, let me know. So yeah, so that's what I want to share with you today, and hopefully you enjoy this, you find it helpful. And if there's anything they want to brainstorm me with, brainstorm with me, you always can reach out to me. Okay, so talk to you next time. Bye.